live yet? This thing takes a minute to get live, don't it? Okay. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Now why is it doing this? Okay. What's going on, YouTube? Okay, I think I'm live here. How is everyone today? Okay. Think I can see you. Everybody can see what I'm looking at here. Welcome, 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 everyone. Now, why is the live not showing up here? Let's see. I think everybody can see my papers. Yeah. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Pick 3 at a Glance Live, family. I'm back. Been out for about 3 or 4 days. I had to take care of quite a bit of little business. And while I was away from St. Louis, but I still played, carried my numbers while I was away. And congratulations to everybody that hit the triple nines and the old 4-4 back to back. If you recall, remember, if you've been following me for Illinois evening draw, remember I was telling everybody about the 4-4 pair and the 9-9 pair that mirrored each other. And remember I had them hot because, well, up here, like I say, 1 minute. I got my grandkids are here from, they ain't went back to school yet and kind of loud. They act like they're outdoors. Hey, shut the door. Shut the door, hold it down, I'm live. Okay. They didn't make it today. All right, family, I'm back. I had to quiet them down a little bit. You know, when I was coming up, they used to run us outdoors. Now these kids stay indoors and play like they outdoors. I'm telling y'all, it's a whole new world for me. But I'm back. And again, congratulations to everybody. Remember I said that 4-4 pair and a 9-9 pair? When you, let me start off with the OPPB, be organized, be patient, be persistent, stick with a budget. All right, play responsibly. If I'm trying to see what's going on here. Oh, okay, here it is. I think this thing is not showing something. Okay, why it's not, I don't know. I know it's live though, because you can see here. Okay, let me see here. Okay. OPPB, be organized, be patient, be persistent, stick with a budget. The main thing I found with Pick 3 and winning is to be organized. And that's why I put the Pick 3 at a Glance strategy together with workout sheets that you can work on, make little notes on to help your memory to know how to play, how to build your skill set and a strategy to winning. Like here, see I hit on this double 4 hadn't played for 2 months pair. Strategy number 2, that's how we hit that 044 Illinois evening draw. All right. And then that 9-9 pair hadn't failed for 3 months. Now I wasn't playing them all that time, but I had my eyes on them because I knew they hadn't played. I know they mirrored each other. So I knew within 60 to 90 days, and if you've been tracking, and when you start tracking your numbers, you're going to see that it takes 60 to 90 days for some of these numbers to come out. So if you don't know why you're playing your number and how long that number hasn't come out, working with the law average, You could be playing for 120 days. I've seen pairs take 120 days to come out. So you don't want to be on a pair and not know why you playing a pair and don't know the last time it came out on any of these numbers, any of these 1,000 numbers, any of these pairs of single digits of strategies that I have. And once you start tracking, you'll realize you have to track the numbers if you're going to win big. And if you're going to win big, you have to be organized. You have to be patient. You have to be persistent. To have the patience and the persistence, you have to know why you're playing your numbers. That's the bottom line. All those 1,000 numbers run randomly. There's no way on earth you're going to know no tic-tac-toe, no date sum, no grid, no flip, no multiple different 100 strategies and rundowns they got out there unless you tracking all 1,000 numbers and all the pairs and all the single digits. Are you going to know what number to play and why you playing it? Period. And I'll put that up against anybody. Anybody, if they want to argue with me about it. I'm telling you, you have to be realistic and realize that there's 1,000 numbers, 1 in 1,000 odds, period, you're going to get. And all those 1,000 numbers run randomly. There's no rhyme or reason to how those 1,000 numbers is going to fall. The only thing that you can put your money on and look pretty much is the law of average of those 1,000 numbers changing positions and realizing what the trend is, not a pattern. You don't want to look for a pattern. This is a trend here. 4-4 hadn't failed for 2 months. 9-9 hadn't failed for 3 months. I know they mirror each other. I know by the law of average, sooner or later one of these gonna come out, if not both of them, like they did day before yesterday. You had the 044 just to fall, and they fell back with the 999s. And I had a lot of Illinois players call me and thank me because they hit the 4-4s and the 9s. Because I told them to run them, do the wheel on both of them, even though they didn't come out last month. That's why I keep saying time is on your side. You ain't got to fight the numbers. Don't try to hit the numbers, let the numbers hit you. I knew that this 4-4 and 9-9 had to show up sooner, within at least 60 to 90 days. And it could take, on doubles, it can take 120 days. On a single, it can take 120 days, so it could take 5 months on a double. But you ain't guessing while you playing the number. You know why you was playing the 4-4 and the 9-9. Or any of these numbers, you always know why you playing them. Because as they come in, you checking them off. You can build a strategy. The strategy was that, 4-4 and 9-9 that mirror each other by law average, one of the two is normally going to come out. And as you track it, you'll be able to build a strategy and a skill set for your estate on how your numbers fall for your estate. You don't have to go anywhere knowing what numbers to play because you're looking at them every time you play. Like here, I know right here. See where I had the 4-4 and 9-9 hot? I knew they were hot. I knew they had to fall. And that's the lottery is cheating. And you're going to know if they're cheating because the numbers ain't going to fall right. Working with the law average. Because the numbers going to line up with the law average as they falling. But if you ain't tracking, you don't know what the law average even is. That's all I can tell you. You ain't gonna know if you ain't tracking the actual 1,000 numbers. These numbers are this 033, this 288. I'm still playing this 4-4 and the 9-9, the 444s, 999s. And this I just added the 24 because see it ain't played going down about 60 days. Then when I win like I won now, if I want to add on this 24, I will. Or this 24 and this 28, see how they haven't hit? My number would, I either will it or I really got my eyes, my number to play would be 824. Okay, it'd be 824 and it would be the 48 because you got three different pairs, three different numbers, so you're gonna have three different pairs. But follow my videos and my lives so you can understand. This is a simple triangle that's going to open your eyes so wide you can run a Mack truck through it on how these numbers actually fall. That you ain't gonna see with just a tic-tac-toe date sum grid and all that. Or give you a combination of numbers, but you don't have no idea why you playing them. This here, you always have an idea why you playing the numbers. This here, you always know that the 44 and the 99 that mirror each other ain't failed in 3 months or 4 months. That's more of a reason to stay on it. Time is on your side. Or not just stay on it, to know why you getting on it in the first place. Okay? To know why you getting on it in the first place. That's what this is all about, y'all. You don't have to go, you don't have to do, you'll never, I don't do, the only rundown I do is the 1111, the 111 rundown to find out of the 22 numbers, what column that number fell off of, so I can track how long any number has been out or not being out on 22 simple columns with 22 simple numbers. That's just for the single numbers. You ain't guessing on nothing. You ain't guessing at anything with these numbers. The only thing you looking at is how long it takes to play. And if you know any of these pairs ain't been out in 120 days, that would be the pair to play. Let me show you something. See here? And then the next month, any numbers that don't come from the previous month, like here, this is July. I knew that 4 and 9 hadn't hit. And like I said, it had 2 months for the 4 and 3 months for the 9s. I knew on average in August, one of them would have to fall. And if they didn't, I wouldn't be mad. The longer it take for a number to fall like this, the more I load up on it when I do start playing. Because I know by law average, it's going to fall. Here. Now see here, I took anything that didn't fall here on this one here, and I transferred that data, that information, and at a glance, I know. Now these 4 when I did it hadn't hit yet, because this is a sheet for August, hadn't hit yet. I hadn't marked it off yet because I wanted to, kind of give you an example to open your all's eyes to how important it is to track your single pairs with the triangle. Okay. Now I know this is chat, but I won't get in on the chat until the end of the live. So if you're on here and you can come back and check or put in your comments, and I'll respond to the comments at the end of the chat. But right now, my main focus is showing everybody, training everybody, and getting them in the winner circle. So if there's anybody on here and that's those bots and trolls, I probably won't be responding to them because I just really don't have that type of time, because it takes away from my focus and my concentration on what you all need. Just if they won't bother me, because I just won't respond to any craziness unless they get way out there. Then I'll have to block them out. But I just don't have time to even focus on where they heads. And really, the trolls and the bots, they get paid to anybody that responds to them. That's trolling is a job. They get paid for doing that. You see what I'm saying? Trolls get paid for trolling people's pages. That's crazy. Now, how they get paid, why they get paid is beyond me. But from what I know, they do get paid for it. So they own their job. So whatever it is they get paid, I have no idea. But the thing is, you be on your job with these numbers to get in the winner circle. And they try to get to the person that's channel, and a lot of them respond, and I know they're getting paid, and I don't have time to play with that part of it. This is more important, because once you start using strategy number 2 with this triangle here, you're going to be able to see a lot. You're going to see how the law of average works and how you're going to hit better. Any of these numbers here in red, or hot numbers. Just 033, 3 months. Anything in red, okay, and willing it. I'll show you how to do all that. I'm just trying to get into letting everybody know how Pick Through at a Glance work. I don't sell numbers. Only thing I do is I sell the workout sheets here like this, and it's a minimum cost. Email me if you're interested. If not, just make this triangle out like I got it. It's simple to do. That's how I did it. I didn't have all this typed up fancy stuff. I just wrote everything out on paper. And then I went to a copying place once I did it on paper and made copies. You're welcome to do that. I mean, I got a copyright on it, but the thing with my copyright, I'm only going after somebody if they start trying to sell my material. It took me 30 years to put this together and put on YouTube. And if I find somebody's using my material without my written consent, then and trying to make a book or use anything of it without my consent, then I'll be going after them like that. Yeah, but I will send it to you. And have a counseling session for everybody that wants to talk to me one-on-one. And it's a very not expensive. 'Cause look, I know everybody that plays lottery or whatever they are, or more than likely might be in a hole position when they trying to find some help to get out the hole. My thing is, if you're in the hole, stop digging. And with Pick Through at a Glance, I'm not going to try to sell you something that I don't think works. And that's why I don't sell no numbers. I'd rather you track your own numbers using Pick Through at a Glance track, because you might see something I missed. What if I didn't realize that this 4499 might not be coming up, and you do, and you get them and bang them? You have to do this work for yourself if you're going to win and get in the winner's circle. These kids don't pay you no attention. I don't think he loud. I don't know if y'all can hear them, but they are loud. You know? But anyway, the triangle is one of the main strategies that I use, because if a pair ain't being out, I can look at adding that pair to my bucket list of numbers to play, and how I use this triangle. And like I said, like here, this is the one for June. Right here. See, I take anything that didn't play in July, I move over to August. So I always got my eye on the ball. I'm always in the game because I got my eye on the ball. But if you ain't watching these numbers and you playing numbers, and sure, you might hit by luck, but luck runs out. Luck runs out. That's all I can tell y'all. Luck runs out. It ran out for me. That's what made me start putting my own strategy together. I was following everybody's book. I was following everything. And I learned a lot from those books to put my own strategy together that I felt was an actual good strategy, where you can track all 1,000 numbers at a glance and know what's going on with them. Okay? So, and here's, like I said, July, and you have to be organized. Get organized. The sheet's already done for you. The thing you have to do is just organize how you just mark them off each day and follow. Okay. Right here is for August, and this the new sheet, new one I'm starting on now with circle off here, the 99 to 44. But I'm going to go with yesterday number was 313. I'm going to start over from that number that came in, and I'm going to show you how to use all the strategies, okay, and what to use to help you get into the winner's circle. Because if you're tracking, like I always say, you'll soon be packing the lucky time, tracking the actual 1,000 numbers, a total tracking system where you can track all 1,000 numbers and always be able to track and see why you're playing any number. Okay. So I think I said that, talked about that enough. All right. Let's do the 313 came in Illinois evening draw. Let me bring it up here. 313. Illinois. And all I do is the evening draw. Start off with just the one draw. Don't try to do all of them because you'll frustrate yourself. Just start off with one draw. Once you get that one draw down, it'd be easy to add in midday if you want to do midday track middays or however you want to do it. I wouldn't do no more than two. Here is Illinois evening draw, and we had the 313 to come in. I hope y'all can see that. Okay. Now, I'm going to do the 1-1 rundown, but there is an app for you to do the 1-1 rundown that'll do the work for you. But I'm going to do the work for those that don't have an app or something. I mean, I don't know what, I'm sure you have a phone, or for some reason you can't get this app. It's called Pick 3 Rundown app. Now they got a pro session where you have to pay, but you really don't need to pay for what I need, what you're going to need to do. And what you're going to do is take that other, this 313, and you're going to put it in the Pick 3 Rundown app, whatever the winning number that came in for that day. And see all these numbers here? All these are rundown or workout numbers. And when you get through using these to do the 1-1-1, do the rundown on them, you're going to get a combination of numbers. And if you ain't tracking, you ain't going to know how those numbers are going to fall, or even why you're going to be playing them. The 1-1-1 is the one that puts all the numbers in numerical order in my 22 number column. Okay. Now, when you do the 1-1-1 rundown, you're going to tap the 1-1-1, and it's going to give you one of my column base numbers. It's going to give you my base numbers, and I'm going to take out the sheet here. Let's see if that's cleared up. Okay, yeah, that cleared up. When you hit the 1-1-1 rundown, you're going to look for one of my base numbers. You automatically know the base numbers now. Don't get lost in this. Well, go back and review it. You'll understand it when you review it. I know my base number is the 022 on the workout sheet, on the rundown sheet, okay? And this 022, I'm going to get the sheet for the month. These are the workout sheets that I say that I'll PDF to you. That makes it easy for you to track your own numbers for your own state. And here's the 12 columns, which is 12 numbers of the 1,000 numbers that I put together. And when you do the 1-1 rundown on them, you're going to get 10 numbers, and all in numerical order for you to track. And then these are the singles here, and this is the strategy number 2. The other sheet I gave you I just enlarged it to make it easier for you to see. And then here's strategy number 3 is another strategy, tracking the single pairs, and this here is for the doubles, and it's 10 doubles that I put together. 12 singles, 10 doubles. That's the 22 columns. That's all you got to do. Look at that. And like, remember when I told you 022 was the number? All you would do is go down to 022, and there that 133 is. Okay? And all you would do, if you use the app, is circle it. Bam, you're done. You automatically know what column that number fell off of at a glance. You don't have to worry about that no more. Okay? I think I'm running through this. Y'all bear with me a little bit, though. I've been off for about 4 days. And here's the strategy number 2 with the big sheet I just showed you. These is what I'll send you. You got you only got 2 separate numbers with that 313 that came in last night in Illinois Eden draw. So you would circle the double threes, and the 13 right there, like that. And this is strategy number 2, which I just showed you. And then this here is single digits. You want to know where your single digits are always at all month long. Working with the law average is important that you know what all your numbers are doing on those three digits. So I want to know when any of these numbers in what position goes cold, working with the law average. But here, you can mark off the 3 in the front, the 1 in the middle, and the 3 on the back. Let me get 3 on the back. Okay. That way, when any number at the end of the month don't play, you'll always know what position to put that number in if you playing that number, or a pick 3 number with that number in it. For instance, if you know that the 5 didn't fall on the back at the end of the month, and you playing 5-5-2, you're gonna definitely play 2-5-5, because with that 5, more likely the number will fall on the back, or anywhere that number didn't fall if you're playing it with a 5. That's how you get in the winner circle. Same way with these pairs. At the end of the month, like I just showed you on the other sheet, whatever pair don't fall, you're going to be looking at adding that pair to your bucket list of numbers to play. Same way here. On any of these columns that don't fall for 60 or 90 days, that's the column when you win, you're going to get your numbers from. You're not going to be able to do that with the tic-tac-toe, date, sum, grid, and all those multiple different strategies if you don't know why you playing the numbers and how to play them. Okay, so I'm gonna go over. Before this, I had these app. I did the 1-1-1 rundown longhand. Just go back and look at my other videos too. I'm going to be going back and forth a little bit here because I'm trying to make sure everybody kind of get this. So when you call me, now you do the work. I don't do the work. I'm doing the work now for you to get it. When you call me or comment, I look for questions that you did your work and you asking me questions that I can answer. Like I say, I don't send out numbers. Illinois, the only thing with them where they have advantage is that I actually do Illinois numbers and post them. But I can help you if you done the work and ask me questions about what numbers I think would play. And I got subscribers, they'll send me pictures of the work that they done. Texts of the pictures of the work and stuff. So that's how I work. It ain't I don't post nothing for all states. Reason being, I know the work that it entails, and I don't see how some of them do it. Really, that's past a full-time job if you're trying to predict numbers for all states or individual states for people. That's just that's above my pay grade, and I ain't trying to get there. If you do the work, I can help you get there, but I'm not doing all those different states because all those 1,000 numbers run different. And only if you want it to happen, it's gonna have to be you making it happen. Not me, unless you're in Illinois and you following me from Illinois. So if you want to go and I don't do no pick 4s, I don't do no pick 5s. That's 1 in 10,000 numbers. Ain't no way of tracking those. Pick 5, 1 in 100,000 numbers. We just fooling yourself if you think is a strategy or rhyme or reason how them 10,000 and 100,000 numbers falling. There ain't no way. It's purely luck. The lottery set up for you to lose, not for you to win in all the states. Pick three is the only one that gives you the best chances of winning because it's trackable, teachable, and doable. So I'm not gonna bat my head against a brick wall, trying to figure out no system, no strategy when I actually know there's none out there, and nothing out there gonna show you what's coming the next day. Nothing out there gonna show you what's coming the next day. All right. Okay, so we're gonna do the 1-1 rundown. I guess you would call it manually on the 313 that came out, so I can compare it, show you how the app and the actually doing it yourself works. Yeah, I just can't see how they do that. I just no, I don't have the energy for it anyway. Um, Here's the 1-1-1 rundown, and you got to be organized now. You got to get organized. Use my sheets. Get yourself organized if you plan to win, and track the numbers. Learn to track for a while before you start investing your money and seeing how the numbers do. It's gonna take some time. It's gonna take you. Some people are, it depends on your level of experience. Some people can get this and roll with it, run with it. Some people it could take 3 months, 4 months. I think before I really got it all down and really was comfortable, but I was pretty astute with it. About 3 months it took me. Then in a lot of parts I didn't really realize what I had until I started winning. you know, here's the 313 that came in. And you have, like I said, all those different rundowns. The only one you have to be concerned is with the 1-1-1 rundown. All right? And with that 1-1-1 rundown, you're going to add 1 to each of the winning numbers that came in. So you're going to add 1 to the 3. You're going to get 4. 1 to 4. You get 5. 1 to 5. You get 6. 1 to 6. You get 7. 1 to 7. You get 8. 1 to 8. You get 9. 1 to 9. You get 10, but you don't use the 1. You use the 0, because in lottery math, you only work with single numbers. And then 1 to 0, you get 1. 1 to 1, you get 2. Then here, 1 to 2, you get 3. Same number at the top, same number at the bottom, you add it correctly. That's why I use it. All you're doing is counting straight down. You got 1 to 1, you get 2, and you're going to count straight down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, then 1. You add the 9, it's 10. You don't use the 1, you just use 0. Count straight down again. You're going to do 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, you see all those numbers there? It's the same one that the app will give you. Open up. Clear up. All right, now, let me see, can you see this? I'll move it over some more here. Maybe you can see it. Okay. See that 333? You put it in there. And see this 424? 424. 535, 535, 646, 757, 868, 979, 979, 080, 080, 191, 191, and 202. And remember that 022 was the base number, and where we went to the column on the sheet for August, remember? And we said that's column 8. And there's that 133. Bam, you're done on that. That's how you do the 111 rundown manually. And once you find that, you're done with finding your winning number for the day off of that column. And like I said again, we did the on strategy number 2. If you got 3 numbers like 1, 2, 3 on here, you're gonna mark off the 12, the 13, and the 23 because you got 3 separate numbers. You mark off the 12, the 13, and the 23. On here, you mark off all those 1,000 numbers. Every one of their pairs is in this little triangle right here. If you got a triple, like the triple nines came in, was it Saturday, Sunday? I think it was. Let me find. Sunday. Was it Sunday? Triple nines. Today is Tuesday, Monday. Yeah, Sunday. Now let me mark. Let me make sure. I'm telling y'all to be organized. I gotta make sure I'm giving y'all some organized information. Let me find my sheet here. I need to go with that. Just had it. Give me a minute here. I got my sheet. Okay. Where's it? That is weird. I know I got the sheet. I wonder what happened to it. Unless I got it lined up in here. Oh, okay. This is what I'm gonna go to. I'm gonna go to Lottery Post and find it. I know what it is. I usually do a monthly lottery post. Here's what you're gonna need too: is a lottery post for check your data. I'll do that while I'm looking for it. You download in your Google search. You put lotterypost.com. When it comes up, you're gonna hit the numbers in the left-hand corner. I'm sorry, right-hand corner, and it's going to say add it to your home screen. It's not an app, I don't think, for the lottery post. It's somehow they got it set up where it add to your home screen. And you're going to hit the lottery post, and bam, it's going to come up. Then on the top here, well, I already got it for August. I just was doing some data check. I didn't want to clear out anything on here just yet, but that's okay. See that 044 that came in, and them triple nines did come in Sunday, like I said. I don't know why I could think of it, but the triple nines and 044, when I tell you they mirrored each other. Now, me personally, I'll probably be rolling that 44 and that 99 for the rest of the month. Because they're behind. The law average, they'll probably catch up. But I'm not going to be burning a lot of money trying to hit all this stuff because I know what I'm playing and why I'm playing it. I'm not going to burn all my money up. Because I might just play for $2, play the front pair of the 4 and the back pair of the 4 and the front pair of the 9 and the back pair of the 9. So anyway, the full 4 and the 9 come front or back, I'll catch. And I'm definitely looking at playing 4, 9, and 4, 9, 9, probably 50-cent box. Triple fours again and triple nines, 50 cents straight. That's $2. So I'll play that for $2, like that. Because I'm thinking them nines for some reason. I don't know why. It might not happen. I'm thinking them nines gonna drop back. Don't ask me why I feel it. But sometimes you have to trust your gut feelings because when you're tracking these numbers, you'll be knowing you get a sense of what's going on with them. And for some reason, I feel the nines are coming back. Don't ask me why. Or the fours. and like that. But I knew this 044 was hot. Reason being, it didn't fall none last year. If you've been following me, you see that I had the 004 and the 044 that was set numbers, pair numbers that I tell you all about to look for that didn't fall last year on evening. That's why I say I know the law average works and it's in work and it's in force because out of those 1,000 numbers, you're only gonna get 365 of them out a year. So if you divide, let's say you just divide 300 into 1,000, it takes 3 years for those 1,000 numbers to rotate out. So to win, you have to take the numbers that didn't fall the previous year and carry them over to the next year, and look at playing those that didn't fall out the previous year, and then the next ones to the next year. You have to roll these numbers out every year. And the numbers that don't fall, those are the ones you're looking at putting in your bucket list to play with the law average. See, I knew this 044 was hot. I knew it. Didn't nobody have to tell me because I'm tracking the actual 1,000 numbers. And I knew that the nines was hot. Nobody had to tell me because I'm tracking the actual 1,000. I didn't have to read no books. I didn't have to go no channel nowhere. And once you start, you'll come back to me pretty much for a refresher. But you should be able to take this and run with it after a while on your own, especially with the sheets. Okay, yeah, so the 9-9 fell. So I would, and let me go. Let me go here. I'm gonna just see to update it here. I would go to the mark the trend. Like I say, I ain't been on my sheets 4 days. I've been. I just broke away from them. I said I wasn't gonna wear myself with it. I just was gonna enjoy the 4 days I was going to take care of the business. Okay, here's the 999s, and this is August again. I'll just mark off the 999s that came in at a glance. See there? And then the 04, and that's off of column 6. Then I'll mark off the same way I just showed you how to track the 313. Do the same thing. And then see here's the 044. That's one of my base numbers. So if you do the 1-1 rundown on here, you won't see it at the bottom of the app because it's one of the base numbers. And here's the 044. You'll just mark it off knowing it's the base number. So people say, well, where'd you get the base number from? I ain't gonna say they made up numbers, but I started from the lowest number to the highest number, did the 1-1-1 rundown on the numbers. And then as I did the 1-1 rundown, okay, like here. These are the base numbers. I started with the lowest pick 3 number that I could, and I added these numbers for some reason. Now, don't ask me. I really don't know how I came up with with these numbers and the strategy overall. It's like a download to me from somewhere. But I did the 011, and I said, okay, the next time I'm gonna do is the 013, the 014, the 015, the 016, the 017, the 018. And I did the 1-1 rundown on those. And I know all these numbers come 6 different ways on this 018. And I seen what percent of those numbers was of the 1,000 numbers out of that column. Then I say, okay, what would be my next numbers to get the other 1,000 numbers? And I came up with this 024, this 025, the 026, and the 027. I did the 1-1 rundown on them and the 6-way combinations that they came to make sure see what percentage of the 1,000 numbers I had. The only one that was really hard was this 037. I couldn't figure out. I'm like, what is the last? Because I had about 90% of the numbers with the 6-way combinations in my head. And I knew that, okay, I got all of them except maybe about 20% of the numbers or whatever. And I said, okay, let me do the 037 because it's a 10 away from that. And that 037 put it all together. And that came up with that 720 numbers that I needed off of these 12 columns. And the doubles were fairly easy. I just said the same thing. I go from the lowest to the highest, and that was 10 numbers. And I started with the 001, 002, 003, 004, 005, triple zeros. That didn't take a lot of thinking. I did the 111 rundown on them. I knew these could come 3 different ways. So I knew I had more than half of the double numbers that could come, which was 270. And when with the triples was an extra 10, which would have gave you 280. And then here, I said, okay, this is simple. And I did the 1-1 rundown. And that gave me all 1,000 numbers and their possible combinations. All the doubles. You can find any number on these columns, these 12 columns. All at a glance. And then I said, okay, I like this. That's a good sheet, good system. What can I name it? I said, well, I can look at everything. I can see everything. I can glance at everything and know where everything at. I'm going to call it Pick 3 at a glance. And a star was born. A star was born, y'all. This Pick 3 at a glance sheet is a star. I'm telling y'all, check y'all numbers for y'all stakes. Stop, if you're spending your money, you stop throwing it away. Because if you ain't tracking a total strategy system, to me, you just throwing it away. You throwing it away. Don't spend no money, just learn the strategy. Learn how to find the numbers on the columns. And you'll see what they do. You'll see it take 90 to 120 days for a number to pop out. And why it takes that long. A star is born. That's all I can say. Pick 3 at a glance, a star is born. Okay. And I got 1,500 videos that I'm giving out free. I don't have the subscription thing where you have to join a membership or anything. Not yet. I don't see it as I see it as useful, but I prefer that people, when they start winning, support the channel, which a lot of them have. Also, I just think it's easier for me that way, because people have a lot of expectations when they pay money and they don't get results. They get frustrated. They're already frustrated because they're losing. And you can get the bad side of their frustration. Because hey man, when I missed a number, I didn't play the number for 10 days, and then something happened where I didn't play it, and that bad boy come out, that 11-day boy, I'm hard to live with. I don't want to be touched. I don't want to talk to nobody. And chased all these numbers. I don't want to see nothing. I just want to go in the corner and curl up. But I don't have that problem no more, because I can play to a budget. I can stick to a limit because I know why I'm playing my numbers. And I know how they falling. And if I miss a number, so what? It ain't like I got to fall back and figure out what number to play. I'm looking at them every day. I know what number I'm going to play. And I got my standard bucket list and the numbers I play. And I'm going to keep it around pretty much $3 to $5, period. Then when I win, I got the money to load up on what I got in my bucket list. Not making up some more combination of numbers and guess why I'm playing them. For what? When you're tracking them every day. I was there, y'all. I've been there. Every situation y'all been in. I was in a hole, been in a hole. But I knew something had to give. And like I say, Pick 3 at a glance, a star was born. Star was born. You'll see. And like I'm saying, you'll see. Don't burn your money up trying to hit the number. There's 1,000 numbers. And anybody telling you these numbers ain't random, they got this and they got that and they can do this and they can do that. I don't want to say they lying, but until the proof is in the pudding. I had a lot of people hit them 4s and 9s, that 044 and 9s, believe me. In Illinois, I ain't calling for no other state, because I know what it takes to win. Your heart has to be in it to win it. Y'all? You ain't gonna win these Pick 3 games if your heart ain't in winning. I hate to lose. I hate to lose at tic-tac-toe. I hate to lose. I always have been that way. So that's why I wasn't gonna set up keep losing my money and not knowing why I was losing. But I knew that Pick three had the best odds and best chance to win. I hate to lose. When I play for fun, I hate to lose. That's just, I guess, it's part of champions. That's what I would say. Champions, real champions. If I got somebody on my team, when I talk to them, they tell me they hate to lose. I'm asking why they hate to lose. They just hate to lose. I'm getting them on my team. Some people just hate losing, if it's for fun or what. They just don't like losing. Period. So yeah, like I say, pick three at a glance. Star was born. Um, oh man, I just he got the door closed. You believe that? I don't know if y'all can hear him or not. He's 9 years old and he is loud. They get on these computers, man, and you think they was fighting outdoors somewhere. Okay, where was my at? I showed you how to do. We did the singles. I'm gonna have to kind of get back and practice here again. Now, when you do the 1-1 rundown, the beauty of this here, you're gonna hear a lot about mirrors and mirroring numbers and flipping numbers. And Illinois' mirror and flipping numbers, you need to really understand that because it is applicable to winning. But I only use it, each one of these numbers here in each column mirror each other. That's the beauty of this. At a glance, you'll always see what number and its opposite in play. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. It mirrors and its opposite. All right. You got O. Say you take the 1,000 numbers and you cut them in half. You're going to have doubles, triple zeros to 499 on the top, and you're going to have 500 to 999 on the triple nines on the bottom of the 1,000 numbers. So when a single number is here, you add +5 to any of the single numbers to get the bottom numbers here. If you add 5 to 0, you get 5. 5 to 1, you get 6. 5 to 2, you get 7. 5 to 3, you get 8. 5 to 4, you get 9. So when they say mirrors are opposite numbers, the 0 is mirror of 5, 5 mirror 0. 1 mirror 6, 6 mirror 1. 2 mirror 7, 7 mirror 2. 3 mirror 8, 8 mirror 3. 4 mirror 9, 9 mirror 4. Okay? So, what they're saying here, like, say you play 0, 1, 2, and a lot play 5, 6, 7. All they did was mirror the number you were playing, saying it's the same or sister number, you'll hear that too, or opposite number or mirrored number. You play 1, 2, 3, a lot play 6, 7, 8. They did the same thing, mirrored the numbers. 1, 2, 2, they play 6, 7, 7, mirrored the numbers. Or 0, 0, triple zeros equals mirrored triple fives, or vice versa. All these numbers mirror each other. Like I say, you got the top half of the 1,000 and the bottom half. Now, and then flips. If you're a lot of people I see, they go to different channels because I go to different channels. Just somebody might have something new that's useful for me to bring home to the Pick Three at a Glance family. A lot of people interchange mirrors and flip. They'll call a mirror number when it's a flip and a flip number when it's a mirror. And the difference is with the mirror, like I say, you're adding +5 here. And the flip, you're adding +3. Okay? So like here, I hope you can see here. Move up. Let me move it up some more a little bit. Okay. I'm pretty sure you should be able to see here now. Yeah. So you really need to understand when somebody's saying flips and they mean mirrors, or when they saying mirrors and they mean flip numbers. To flip a flip number, you add plus 3 2. So like these numbers up top here, all I guess you would say them are all the 1,000 numbers, and this is how they do it. Plus 3 to 0 is 3. Plus 3 to 1 is 4. Plus 3 to 2 is 5. Plus 3 to 3 is 6. Plus 3 to 4 is 7. Plus 3 to 5 is 8. Plus 3 to 6 is 9. Plus 7, 3 to 7 is 0. Plus 8 to 3 is 11. But you only use the 1 because in lottery math, all you use is single digits, single numbers rather. Plus 3 to 9 is 12, and you're only going to use the 2. So they just saying that the 0 and the 3, the 0 is a flip of 3, 1 is a flip of 4, 2 is a flip of 5, 3 is the flip of 6, 4 is the flip of 7, 5 is the flip of 8, 6 is the flip of 9, 7 is the flip of 0, because like I said, it would be 10, but you just use 0. 3 is the flip of 11, but you just use 1. And 3 to 9 is the flip of 12, which you only use a 2. Okay? So here is the difference. If you use, you play 0 1 2 on the flip, it would be 3 4 5. But here, 0 1 2 with the mirror, it would be 5 6 7. Same number, but you come out with a different result. This 1 2 2 is 4 5 6. 1 2 2 is 6 7 8. 1 2 3 4 5. Well, I say 4. No, 1. I said that already, right? 1 2 2 equals 4 5 5. Here it is. 1 2 2 equals 6 7 7. Triple zeros equals triple threes here, but triple zeros here equals triple fives. Okay, I really don't use this because it's not. I can't teach it. I don't understand it in the first place and how it's useful. Reason why I don't use a lot of stuff now because I know tracking the actual 1,000 numbers to me is the key. I don't have to look at all these other things really, the flips and all that stuff, because I know if you're tracking that 1,000 numbers, you can't go wrong. And the reason really why I don't use this is because a 1 and a 4 is the same with a 8 and a 1. How can they be? Well, how's that going to be advantageous to you in tracking numbers when you got 1 is the same? Here, it don't add up. Nothing is the same here. A 0 is a 5, a 1 is a 6, a 2 is a 7, a 3 is a 8, a 4 is a 9. Them totally different numbers. Now, how is this is an 8 and a 1 and a 4 and a 1? So that's not advantageous to me tracking those 1,000 numbers. So that's why I really don't use it. But I want you to understand that. Because here, right here, every one of these numbers in each column mirror each other. Like, say, like again, it's 0 1 2. You come down 5 6 7. There it is. They mirror 1 2 3 6 7 8. 3 4 5 8 9 0. They all mirror each other. So if I got a column here, like column 5, let me get in the middle here. Let's say, well, I make sure you can see this 017. If I know this 017 ain't played in 120 days doing my tracking, and say its opposite number ain't played, this 017, and this 562 would be the opposite, I'm playing both of those numbers into my bucket list. Because working with the law average, one of the others probably going to fall out if these others are already played. First thing I look for, if the numbers here, I see when you get down to the fifth numbers, all the top 5 then played, then you don't have that advantage or that skill that's advantage to that. But if I got something like this 138 and I know its mirror ain't fail, no, is that 138? No, that's 128. His mirror ain't fail, which would be 673. If I'm stumbling, y'all know I had this eye surgery, so it's kind of hard for me to see. Just doing the best I can. There's 128 and there's 673. then I'm going to play those two for sure. I'm not just going to play this one. I'm going to play both of them when I hit. That's why I say don't spend your money up. Time is on your side when you're tracking actual 1,000 numbers. Only buckle down on them when you win. Don't worry about numbers that you if you miss it, because you ain't gonna be playing a whole bunch of numbers and falling off numbers every day and looking for a number that's coming the next day. That's noise. That's a lot of noise stopping you from winning. That's stuff in your way that ain't gonna happen. I'm telling you, it ain't gonna happen. Okay. Now, let me see what I got here. We went through that. We went through that. I guess I can show you all a little bit of, not a little bit, but a lot of bit. Okay, let's say a lot of bit. The numbers for Illinois. See here, when I got here in Illinois, I went all the way back, found out all the numbers that hadn't played for 2023. Okay. And these are the numbers that's hit already. Every one of these columns have hit already. All these numbers. And not chasing numbers. I just waited on them. This column I had hot. And you had this that 772 that just come out. Then you had also had the 784 that just come out. So anything on, and I knew something would have to fall off this column because you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that didn't fall all last year with a 2 and a 7 in it. That's what I'm talking about, building a strategy. By looking at pairs and making pairs up like two like numbers. That's why I made these up, because they had the 7 and the 7 and 8 together. Build a strategy. Or the 8 and the 4. Or see the 6 and the 1. I made them up. I knew one or the other working with the law average was going to come out. Now, the only thing I'm going to tell you here, out of all the front pairs and back pairs, even track the front pairs and back pairs. I didn't show y'all that on the sheet. The front pairs and how to do front pairs and back pairs. This 65 on Illinois evening draw has not fallen since last year. So if I'm playing a number like 55556, I'm definitely going to play it as 655 or 656. I'll make sure that I put that 65 on the front. Working with the law average is more likely it's going to come like that. That's what I mean. You got to know where to even place your numbers when you win it. You got to know what's going on with the front and the back pair. But here's these numbers here. Does not underline that or hot numbers to play, along with this 65 on the front. Okay. Here's the doubles. See that 044 that just came out? Just hit. Everything in red here hit. Now the only double, let's see this 155 right here is the only set from last year that didn't fall. And that's why I knew that this, let me say, this 044 was coming, because it or its opposite pair set hadn't failed last year. This 044 didn't fall last year. That's why you carry them over and add them to your bucket list. You know why you playing your numbers in your state. Now you will have to go back and get the data for your state. I think, did I show everybody how to use? No, I didn't show you how to use the lottery post to do that, but I will. and you're going to need to do this. I mean, unless you just playing for fun, I would say get out of strain. I'll do quick picks because there's nothing going to show you nothing coming the next day. No formula out there that I can say with that they can predict. Now to their credit, most of them will tell you. A lot of them tell you play midday and evening. I don't tell nobody play midday and evening because these are evening numbers. Some of them might come midday, but like that this 400 came midday, but I didn't fall off of it because it came midday and say it ain't gonna come evening. I knew it had to come evening. I'm working with the law average. I'm working with a different strategy. I know these numbers will fall, but that fall midday and evening. Your number you playing, and a lot of people I know will, because they number fail midday, they won't play it back evening. That's a bad strategy. If you're working with the law average, you know your number got to come. This 001 and this 011. You want to look at it for Illinois evening draw for sure. Because it's the only one out this bunch that haven't failed. And that's why I knew that this 044 was hot because simple fact, it hadn't failed last year for one, and the 9-9 pair hadn't failed for 90 days. See what I'm saying? You can build a strategy and a skill set with this. And you can doodle on the paper. That's what I love about it. Make notes for yourself to help you jog your memory, help you remember on your numbers. And see here where I did, I guess you can, I hope you can see. When they got this set up for me, it's crazy. But sometimes when I go to the channel, it'd be a total different screen lined up. Okay, I had tracked all the front pairs and back pairs. All of them played. Like I said, all of them had played. Like that 607 was the one on the back that had just hit. It came out in Illinois. Like I'm saying, it's 65. If you're playing a 6 and a 5 number, be sure to put that 6-5 on your front pair of your numbers you're playing to get it exact. The key of the game is you want to hit your numbers straight, right? So you have to know what's on the front and the back end. You have to know what position the single digit is then filled in. And you have to know the last time and how long that number's been out by using the 22 columns to hit them exact. Other than that, you're just guessing. And to save you some money, unless you're going to put a dollar combination on one number, that's $6 bet. You don't need to do that really. Unless I got a strong idea on a number and I really, really don't know what way it's coming, then I put a dollar combo on it. Yeah, for sure. Because that's a $500 win, really, pretty much. In Missouri, it's a $600 win. Yeah. If I just don't know, and then doubles, you can put a dollar on it. That's $3. But it's a $500 win. So, I mean, if you put two dollars on a combination, that's $12. That's $1,000 win. See what I'm saying? If you just don't know, and it's worth it if you know the number is more likely going to come out, and you will if you're tracking the actual 1,000 numbers. If you don't play, just track the numbers before you play. Get the habit of knowing what's going on with your numbers. Okay, screenshot those numbers. We got another to what's in 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 4 more months. See what happens on these numbers here. And you don't have to play them all. Let's see what I would say. Like I said, the scissor one is 011. And you can't guarantee no numbers, which I don't. People do, but I don't guarantee it. But what else would I be looking at here? I would still go with. Where is it? 55557 I probably would look at this, but it depends on how long the pair hasn't been out too. Just be watchful on the. I would look at these numbers here still been hot off of this group of numbers, and then here. I would still be looking for this column, something else to come off this column for the years out. Okay. Let's see what else I got here. Now, what I did, show you what I do. This is so y'all can get in my head and understand what's going on. Oh, let me do this front pair back sheet. This front pair back sheet, which is be one of the sheets you'll get, and when I send you the PDF, you see this 3-1 on the front. Both of these top and bottom are the same. Okay, both are the same, top and bottom. This is a yearly sheet. At the end of the year, you always want to know what pairs didn't fall. You know how powerful that is? Working with law average. You want to know what front pair and back pair didn't fall, so you can mate them up. Okay, so 3-1. See right here, if I'm not mistaken, that's the first time that 3-1 didn't fail all year. You need to know that, and all you're doing is circling it. Bam, and you want to know the 1-3. Last time the 1-3 failed, or if it failed or not. It did fall. I just put another check mark by it, knowing that it failed. How many check marks I put by it with the circle lets me know how many times it didn't fail at a glance. I ain't got to be trying to guess no number. I can glance the numbers and see what's going on. Okay, and like I knew that 9-9 on the front hadn't failed because I was looking at how to play those nines. Okay, when it came, hadn't failed. Let's see, and it fell on the front. It just failed when it came with the triple nines. This is how you build a strategy and a skill set. You can't build no strategy and skill set no other way. You can't. You see patterns. You see trends here. You'll see that the 72 ain't hit on the front end all year. You see that this group of numbers ain't hit on the front with the 7. The 7, instead of you be playing a 7-1 when you might need to be playing the 7-2, the 7-3, and the 7-4 on the front. You look up here, you say, oh man, 20, 30, 40, 50. That's how I play. That's how I play. Ain't failed on the front all year. Oh yeah. If I got a number with a 2-0, I'm gonna make sure I'm playing on the front. And how I play my triples, pretty much always, unless I see last month. This is August, June. Did no doubles fall for the whole month. That's how I knew a triple was gonna fall. The 666 came in, and then I knew another triple was probably gonna fall this month too. For the simple fact, did no double number fall in June on evenings at all? No double. I had never seen that before. That's the stuff you can pick up on when you're tracking the actual 1,000 numbers. No doubles. When by tracking the single pairs on strategy number 2, no doubles. So I knew, okay, triples gonna fall in July in Illinois. I ain't gonna tell everybody to be playing triples or triples coming to their state. Not me. I can tell you if you send me your paperwork that you done, I can help you out. Not me, not Terry, not More Money Teddy. I know what it takes to hit. It take diligence, it takes time, it takes patience, and playing responsibly. Like the way I do triples, you only get 3 shots at them a year on average. Now I'm saying average. It's already been 4 already this year on doubles in Illinois, and I think it's about 3 or 4 midday. I don't really track midday because I'm only focused on what I'm doing on evening. Because we had the 5, 6, and the 7s, and just now had the 9s for evenings. Yep. We had the 5, 6, 7s, and we just now had the 9s for evening. So we at the average. I'm not gonna say another triple not gonna come out because I'm still rolling the 4s and the 9s because the way they falling. That's what I'm saying. You change with the numbers. You change with the situation because you know what the numbers are doing. And normally the way I play triples, if no triple falling all year up to November or December, then I look at playing triples depending on how I done read my numbers and what they telling me. If okay, let's say 2-2. Let's see what double ain't fail yet. 3-3 in front. Let me see 3-3. I'm gonna find a made up for you all to see what I'm talking about. Double, 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 double. Double, double 5. 5 fail. 6 fail. Dang. 7 fail. Dang. 8. Let's see. Give me a minute here, y'all. I might have to cut back some here in a minute because my eyes are beginning to bother me. You might want to back check on me though. I got a way of checking myself. See this 8-8? It's like I said, if no triple hadn't failed yet, and you see where this 8-8 front and this 8-8 back ain't failed, then November, December, I'm playing triple 8s. Because the 8 of it ain't failed and the 8 in the back ain't failed. Or I'm going to wheel it. I'm going to wheel them 8s to hit them triple 8s. And what I mean by wheeling a number, I'm going to show you how to wheel. I didn't think I showed you how to wheel a number. We're going to do that example. I'm going to give you that example. I'm going to give you this example here. Oh, where is it at? Let me find the white sheet of paper to write on. Okay, I remember I said the A8, you know the 8, go back and check. If y'all been following me, double check that the A8 front and the A8 back ain't failed with no number. But I ain't saying play triple 8s. I'm just giving you an example. Unless you want to make that part of your number. I ain't telling you to, and I ain't telling you not to. Unless you just want to make that, make that part of your bucket list. It depends on your strategy. Like I say, track with me because you'll see something I might miss. That's the importance of you tracking your own numbers for your own state, because people ain't going to have the commitment to, when they give you the numbers, going to have the commitment to track what's going on in your state like you would, and you playing your numbers. And it's simple for anybody to do. Okay, you know that AA ain't fail on the front or the back. You know AA ain't fail on the front. And AA ain't fail on the back. And this is how I do when I find out something like that happen. I'm looking to play that. I'm looking to play that for 30 days. If I just play the front, in Missouri, Illinois, you can play the front pair and back pair. I definitely will be playing those. And I'll wheel it. 880, 881, 882, 883. I'm definitely going to do it because I'm watching them 8s now. This time of year, I must be watching them, see if they fall, if the front or back of it fall. That's what I'm looking at. That's what I mean by being straight. 884, 885, 886. See, as I get toward the end of the year is when I really start looking at stuff heavy. 887. Then you got your triple 8s, which I'm going to probably put some change on that. And then you got your 889. Okay? Now here, so I don't burn up my money, I might be running that 50-cent box. Okay? Say one of these numbers come in here, I'm going to load up on these 8s. If they don't come in on the front and back still, if they come in split like a split pair is like 108, they split the 8s up. So if they come out like that, that still ain't counting as it being on the front and the back. So you know that 8 front and back still hot. Then I'll look at what number might be. I might look to see if the 8 A1 on the back ain't failed all year, or the A2 on the back. So then I might load up a little bit heavier on that A1 and play it straight box. You know what I'm saying? That's how you build a strategy and a skill set using the actual 1,000 numbers to your advantage. And it happened in Missouri. AA on the front and the back. Well, AA failed once in 2022 on the front in January. No more the rest of the year until December. And I got them in 2022 on them triple eights, and my subscribers did too. Okay? That's how you build a skill set. Working with the actual 1,000 numbers. You realize that hitting these numbers ain't going to happen every day, ain't going to happen every week, ain't going to happen every month, ain't going to happen every 2 months. Because you're only going to get a third of them 1,000 numbers. I don't care what you do. You can stand up and do a headstand, it ain't going to change it. I'm telling you. Unless you get in the real with the real deal, you playing a loser's game. And that's what they banking on you, that you're not going to apply yourself to really win. It's like this. Don't put it again. Pick 3 at a glance works off the law average. When I was a kid, I don't say I'm a kid, maybe about 20 years old, I realized I heard something that a guy, and I really wasn't into gambling or anything, but I'm always into things of interest. They threw this guy off the boat. Stopped him from gambling. That perked my ears up. I'm like, why they throw the man off the boat? What did he know that they were willing to throw him off the boat to stop him from gambling? He realized in blackjack at 21, that's when he only had 1 deck of cards, all right, that you played 21 in the casinos. He realized that if he counted the numbers and could remember what numbers had played, when it got toward the end of the deck, he would know what numbers was left, and he would pile up on at that time to win a big pot. They didn't realize what he was doing. They couldn't figure out what he was doing, and he must have told the wrong person, and it got to the wrong people. You know, sometimes when you got something going on, you don't want to tell everybody, because everybody for you on your side ain't by your side ain't on your side. You hear me? Everybody by your side ain't on your side, so you gotta be careful who's by your side. So they threw him off the boat, and they call that card counting, and we're counting the numbers. We're doing the same thing in essence, but it's a little bit more difficult. So when they threw him off the boat, they banned him from the boat. They knew who he was. He went and showed other people how to his skills of counting cards, which was simple back then because they only had 1 deck. And he taught them how to win. They would win and split the pot with him. And now today they call them professional card counters, and they got their faces and everything where these professional card counters can't even go on no boats because they got a good memory, and they'll clear the boat up, clean the boat out, and that's how they did it. They call them professional card counters, and now they also went from 1 deck to putting 5 decks of cards to play blackjack. And you believe that some card counters can count up to 5 decks of cards to win blackjack in their memory? So it's a skill. This is a skill. Pick 3 at a glance is a skill. You build your skill. That's why I call it building a skill set and a strategy. Because you're not looking at what they call them. You're looking at trends. You're not looking at patterns. You're looking at patterns when you're doing this. When you're trying to see, okay, all right, I'm gonna do this here, and see see if I see that pattern all week or something else. Now, pick 3 here is a strategy. I'm gonna show you the strategy here. Why I call it a strategy. I'm going to show you why I call it. Well, you should know why I'm going to call it a strategy. This is a strategy. I know that this column ain't hit in 3 months. That's a trend, that's a strategy, not a pattern. Because nothing's going to change me knowing that this column ain't hit in 5 months. Nothing's going to change that I know that a pair ain't hit in 120 days. That's a trend. That number is on a trending set for me to wait for it. And when I hit, I know where to go get my number. Nothing's going to change that out of checking these numbers off. I realize that no number ain't failed with a 7 in 2 months. That's a trend. That's not a pattern. That's a knowing, not a guessing. Nothing's going to change me knowing that the AA front and AA back ain't failed. That's a trend, not a pattern. All right, y'all. I'm getting goofy. Y'all. Okay, I think I'm gonna go to the Q&A. That's a trend, not a pattern, family. No patterns. I don't do patterns. I do trends. Okay, let me go here. I think I'm gonna take this one down. See if I can see. Hello, everyone. Let's see. Why is this not working? What is going on? Oh, there y'all are. Let's see. Why is this not working? What is going on? All right, family. How's everybody? Has you got any questions here? I'm in the chat, but my. Okay. Hey, Scott. How you doing? How you doing? This is Deshana Young. Finally, how does it work? It works off tracking your numbers, Deshana. Is it something? This is a pick 3 at a glance. Have you looked at any of my videos? Are you still on here, Deshana? Hey, Pepsi. Hello. How are you? He said here for some change. You on here, Rich Smith? You still on here? Anybody on here got any questions? Hey, Angela. How you doing? 3:05 Texas midday. Okay. I guess 369. I really haven't used it. Only one I use is the 111 and tracking the actual 1,000 numbers. Angela, how you doing? I only use the 111, Angela, because it works for the pick 3 at a glance strategy. Hey, Seashell. How's everybody? Oh, what's all right. Hey, Gwendolyn, how you doing? 144 midday in Kentucky. How you doing? Yep, it sure did. That 371. It took a while. BLZ. I was looking at that. They finally played it. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it, BLZ. How you doing, James? Hello, everyone. Thanks, everybody, for your support. Anybody got any questions? I don't know if everybody's getting notifications, but I'm trying to post it. Well, I know it's been a while since I posted anything. All right, fam, I think I covered everything. But, leave something in the comments. And if you're new, welcome to the family. Just go back and check some of the videos, and then just email me in my comment section. I pin and pick 3 for beginners, fast track. Give you links and everything to the certain videos to look at to help you get started with the pick 3 glance strategy. So, all right, everyone. So, I'm call it the evening or the afternoon. So, Plimpton to come, make that money, y'all. Peace and love. God bless. And if you're tracking, you'll soon be packing. The lucky time.